Hello, I am back with another video. Whoa, it's a little bit different than the other videos I got mentioned. I did mention in my second video that I play a lot of map games, so probably my favorite map game. Anyway, I was looking at just scrolling through YouTube, and there was like a meme video that I saw that was like. Just like Mamluks Caliphate, and I was like, in Japan, and then I realized I just came up with this great idea. I felt like playing these Mamluks. They're like in a really strategic position in this game to do colonial empire with, and I've never done it, so I am playing on the mission expanded, like not family with like I think like one or two. Sorry. Additional mods, one of which is the Rosetta mod that that allows provinces to be named in their native language and more accurately than the in-game province thing does. And subjects, formable subjects, which is just a mod that lets you, as the owner of a subject nation, lets you to form a communication if they have the territories for it. So I believe that's all mods I have, and then it's just the expanded mod family. So yeah, I've played this game quite a bit, so I didn't really feel like playing on the base mode. I've have a couple of thousand hours in this game. I'm also not gonna be that good at it. I'm not really a pro gamer. I'm not gonna lie, kind of trash. This game I feel like I've played it enough that I'm mediocre at it with. So you know, we'll be playing Mamluks once again. They're playing them because they're in like a really strategic position. For just trade companies and creating a really powerful colonial empire, and they have ideas to increase their trade power too. Some ideas. So yeah, I'll be playing the Mamluks. Game strategy is expand east. That's the primary goal. Just create a really wealthy trade empire through trade companies, and the such. I might, there's a secondary goal I have, which is to try to conquer, the Venice or to try to conquer the Venetian or Genoan trade nodes, because it would be nice to own one of these end trade nodes and like beef up my trade power even more. If that's a secondary goal, if that doesn't ever pan out in my campaign, I don't really care, because you can Alexandria is a plenty wealthy enough trade node that you can expand and make filthy rich through a trading empire that I plan to establish. So but opening move's probably going to be expanding north, even though that doesn't really have anything to do with my sorry, it doesn't have anything to do with my endgame goals. Simply because I want to make things difficult on the Ottomans. I want to make it difficult for the Ottoman AI to challenge me. So, because at the start of the game as the Mamluks, I am more powerful than the Ottomans at the start, and I want to try to keep it that way for as long as I can. So by forcing the Ottomans to butt heads with the Europeans, which are a little bit more difficult for them to deal with. Hungary and Austria and Poland are a little bit more difficult of nations, Poland being a lot more difficult of a nation for the Ottomans to deal with than the other Turkish nations. So that's the plan. Force them to butt heads with the Europeans and stuff. Yeah, so we will be trying to, if I can, get a vassal up here. Doesn't look like I can. Karaman has their own ideas. I mean, these guys are all got some pretty good ideas. They're like, discipline and core creation cost. I've never established a protectorate before, so, what is a protectorate? I haven't really messed around much. Oh man, I can't go back. The protector gives us some of their trade power in return for technological progress and military protection. No, I'm just gonna vassalize them. I'm just gonna conquer the other Turkish territories using them. These other Turkish states. Yeah. And plus their province is a decent capital, so yeah, we'll go after them. Too many diplo reps, but it doesn't really matter to me. Okay, there we go, get those. Those are probably by far the most important ideas to get first. Raqqa, ooh, that's a good mission. These, easily one of the best, I think. I don't know. I'm not that. Like I said, I'm no pro at this game, but I personally like getting these missions a lot from the what is this? Diet, yeah, diet. It's essentially just like it's essentially just getting like points off for coring the provinces. The game essentially just gives you an additional 50 points. Admin points. If you're watching this video, you probably already play Europa, but if you don't, admin points are used to core provinces, and so these missions are really good. This essentially just gives you an additional 50 to core provinces with. So I'm gonna go with the Dime. Supremacy, strong duchies. And right the council. Over here. Gotta give in our privileges first. You gotta pick up all the good privileges for your estates, you know. The ones that the privileges to really help your nation out. Give you that extra oomph. See, we're Sunni, so this isn't expansion of zealotry is kind of shit for a Sunni nation. There's a lot. You're pretty much the largest religion or second largest at the start of the game. There's no real reason to use it. That's pretty useful. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up that, and pick up that. Ooh. Alright. And then I'll probably just give them that later when I can. Select expanded, and then we'll seize back some of our land. The game's gonna lag. What the heck? Country name will be restored to the original value? What? I don't even know what this is. What? Yeah, so yeah, the game's gonna lag quite a lot. While it's activating the new trade goods and all of the proper names and stuff. So, development expanded. So yeah, we got a lot of just using the expanded mod family. Like I said, the other big goals, I should probably ally with Tunis because I don't want Tunis allying with the Ottomans, because they're likely to do that. Yeah, I want them, keep them away from allying the Ottomans, because I want to try to expand out west, I mean, at some point. Oh, that's odd. That is odd military formats, but we'll work with it. Yeah, we got events expanded too. We got all the expanded shit going on. Ally you. Oh, you don't want to ally me, but I'm protecting you. How dare you? This man's. I'm out here protecting. I, as an Islamic caliphate, you know, I'm out here protecting this nation that just, you know, legitimately just did a crusade on me like a couple centuries ago, and they're like, no, I don't want to be your ally, even though you're going over and beyond to be nice to me. I know we can't be allies. Like, come on. I'm such a forgiveful and, like, amazing nation to just, oh yeah, shit, that's this nation, because I can, yeah, ally them, and then, yeah, because I can, if I vassalize them, I can just automatically, annex them into Hejaz, and create a strong, powerful, single nation, yep, So, we'll be working on our expansion through diplomatic means first, which is just securing 2 more vassals. Also, this will free up a relation slot for me. And I don't have enough crown land to give them that privilege, unfortunately. The knights, how dare they? Those bastards just, frickin' attacked my nation. That is ridiculous, and I can't believe it. We'll work on allying them next. But first, gotta work on securing these guys. Lithuania, I'm thinking? Yeah, I'm guessing Lithuania doesn't exist anymore. Aragon. Alright, so we'll be working on getting our vassals and pushing up against the Ottomans as my opening game plan. Once again, I don't want to give the Ottomans the chance to be able to oppose me and ever essentially threaten me. Now, I could get involved in that. It's kind of a useless word to be involved in. The concerns of the Europeans are not ones that I really care too much about as of this point in time. Bro, these knights just keep raiding my coastline, which is actually really bad in this mod, because in Development Expanded, devastation causes development to slowly tick down. Slowly, but, you know, over time it adds up, and it really gives, like, the Italian, it really gives a nation like Italy and Spain, or just the Italian nations in general, and like Spain, like strong incentive to like really just deal with the It gives the, oh, that's a bad ruler. It gives the, Italian and, Spanish player a real strong incentive to, like, really, deal with the, Barbary pirates as quickly as they possibly can. Because their coastal provinces will just tick down slowly and just be slowly ticking down if they don't, go out of their way to handle it as quickly as they can. So, Halab, is Halab a good place to have a fortress? Is there any areas near Halab that are particularly good? I don't know. Oh man, fucking England's screwed. France allied Castile. So yeah, I will have to somehow get my navy down here though, which is gonna be a little problematic. In the long term, that will cause a slight problem. Fate of the Holy Cities happens, and then I can just annex Medina and the Hejaz, and that just creates one strong vassal for me, and reduces the amount of relations I have to uphold, which is good. And, yeah, so... Emporium. And then, the primary goal is to, travel down the coasts secure this trade node, Gulf of Aden. And conquer Ethiopia too, because it's a valuable trade node. Not a valuable trade node. There's gold provinces in there, and coffee, which is a good trade good to have. So, you know, got to do that. Okay, let's speed up things a little bit here. Influence nation. Let's just get rid of this real fast. So yeah, we'll be, it's gonna be a slow start probably at first, because I'm just gonna be securing diplomatic. I'm gonna, my early game expansion is gonna be mostly reliant on diplomatic maneuvers and the such, and it's not gonna be that interesting. Not gonna be much war going on. Yeah, so this is the best choice, I personally think. It just lets me have one big subject, lets me remove one of my relations but still control that territory, and lets me choose something new to do with that relation slot, which I don't really know what I'll do. Is that permanent modifier? Custodian of the Holy Cities? Ooh, it is. Wow, I have 3 goddamn missionaries. That's a lot. Yo, also, anyone out here? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do this too. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. Get in the Ottomans' way. And now, next game plan, influence you, vassalize you, and then... Does he have claims on these guys yet? He does. Okay, that's good. Do you have allies? You're allied to a Jam, who's not really that much of a threat to me. He's all the way over there. So that works out perfectly. We'll have my entire army up here now. Is there anything I can get for... I guess dev costs will probably be pretty useful right now, because we'll have to start getting an institution over into Cairo pretty soon. So, you know. Yeah, either way. Offer vassalization. Boom, boom. Okay. You are like that. Modifier. Generals. Generals, that's a okay general. Another okay general. I'm not expecting any. That's a fair general for this point in the game. Not gonna complain about a. Yeah, not gonna complain about a. Do any of you guys have siege pips? You do. You go up there. I'm not gonna complain about a 3-shock general at this point in the game. That's a pretty okay value for early game, at least. I don't really have any other better choices at this point. So yeah, we'll with the Amazon, we'll feed them Dolkadir and hopefully Carmen too. Once again, we're just trying to block the Ottomans. Worst case scenario, I have to ditch on the Byzantine Empire. But you know, that's worst case scenario. Which is hopefully not what we'll have to do, but we might. I'm not gonna put my nation at risk of a war. I don't think I'm gonna win against the Ottomans, because the Ottoman troops are still overall more powerful than mine per troop, because they're a lucky nation and stuff, and they're a lucky nation, and their ideas, I believe, are good now. They just have corporate, yeah, but either way, they're a lucky nation, so they got modifiers that will make their I think I'll just give that, because I'm probably just gonna end up integrating. I'm gonna integrate Ramzan. I'm not gonna make them a march. Yeah, because they're a lucky nation, so they get like modifiers strengthening their nation and stuff, because they're a historical great power of this time period. So they get like free buffs to their nation, making it stronger and stuff. So but over here now, I can easily extract some money out of these guys. Which one of you has the siege pip, the king? Okay, and you, and I'm no pro gamer at this, so don't expect no top tier strategies or anything. It's just a game I quite enjoy and quite like just spending time playing. So yeah. Whoa, Medira Bahri. Doing some big boy expansion down there. Well, I can technically do this. Yeah, so entire country needs him. Is Sham a mountain? Nope. Wajam's now finally making it to my nation. Like, bruh. Man, the Mamlukians, man. Whoever's running their government, man. Whoever was the historical leader of the Mamluks, man. Or whatever, the Egyptians, whatever. Like, man. Like, why isn't there a fortress here in Laban? Man, I don't know, that just seems like strategically, like there's mountains and stuff there. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know, man. Seems like a missed opportunity. No, but instead we got these like weak ass fortresses out in these like silly Lajam. Re-sieging down my provinces. How dare you? I sieged those down for a reason. Okay, you know, how dare you get in the way? Ugh. Sorry, stretching and yawning, getting in the way of my military expansion. Also, I noticed with my cyberpunk video that I did recently, for some reason, like, the last, like, 10-15 minutes of the video just were deleted. I don't know what happened to them. I don't really know what happened. I just noticed when I was, like, editing the video, when I was just looking over the video before I put it up, it was gone. Like, the last, like, 10-15 minutes. Don't really get it. Don't really know what happened there. But, yeah, you know. So, it's kind of gonna end. It's not up yet, but yeah. Kind of ends off on a weird note. It's just like me sitting in the car with I forget the other guy's name, Jackie, and then yeah, I mean, it's not like much happens after that. It's just the car ride with Jackie. It's not like much was missed, but still, it was just kind of a shame that that last bit was cut off. Don't really know why, what happened. Something happened. Kind of just sucks, but oh well, I mean, I could care less. It's not like it cut off anything important, it just is unfortunate. So, yeah. Sword is going pretty smoothly. Jom hasn't really attempted to make any counterattacks against me, which is oh wait, nope, they're finally trying to. It's a bit too late though. I'm already gonna finish up my siege of this province. Do they have a fortress on their capital at all? They don't, so that's gonna be it's gonna be a pretty easy siege. I'm losing men. Back right there. I just realized I'm losing men to attrition down here in these mountains. So I'll go move that guy. Yep, they're attempting a counterattack now, but it's already kind of too late. They can't really do anything. So, yep, this siege is done. We'll go siege down the capital now. Yeah, it's just kind of game for them. And then I'll just get a whole bunch of money out of Ajam. They're a relatively powerful nation at this point in the game, so if the Timurid Empire just, like, collapse. They gave up Fars. Fars, at the start of the game, I believe, is part of the Timurid Empire, so they did let go of one of their subjects already. Wow, they've been having very slow siege progress over there. That's unfortunate. This is that's weird. Usually it's the player who has worse luck than the AI with siege. But at this point, it's he had to have gone through multiple siege ticks and not made any progress, while I've already and I say that and that happened. Okay. Who knows? It doesn't really matter because I'll still finish sieging their capital first. And then I will take some war reps and some money, because money is good. Help me jumpstart my economy and stuff. Okay, yeah, I can piece them out. There we go. Yeah, that's useful. Now it's time to come on over here. Yeah. No, I mean, we aren't really worrying about naval stuff yet. Al-Quds, I believe that's our capital, right? Al-Quds. Right? Or am I wrong? The Al-Quds area. No, that's Jerusalem. Sure. There we go, we picked up our first thingy. Well, I'm technically not at peace yet, so they probably aren't going to accept peace quite yet. But, you know, oh. I'm keeping Cyprus around because, if you were wondering why I'm trying to engage with an alliance with such a small, weak nation, for those who, even though the majority of you probably watching play EU4, for those who don't know, there's an event if you maintain relations with Cyprus to, for them to just, for your nation to just seize control of theirs and make them your vassal. I forget when the event happens, but yeah, you get an event later, just pretty much force them to become your vassal. Well, I mean, that place is now Turkish. I mean, not Turkish, it's now Syrian. Who knows, I might take that for myself now, I'm thinking, because no, I don't really want to have to deal with these provinces. I'll give Ramazan control. And then integrate them. I don't want to have to keep troops up here to watch over these territories for me. Ooh, now AQ and Kandar. Timmy. I'm now at rivalry with Timmy. Building up my economy now is a pretty essential and important thing to do. So that is definitely something we should work on, but also making sure I'm getting all up in that trade. So yeah, I want to control the Aleppo trade now too. What is the subcontinent map mode around here? The Levant. So, Horn of Africa, that means. Yo, sorry. Kind of weird. They're, trade company mechanics for you, you know? Not trade companies. They're like the mechanics are like where you can put a trade company. I think a lot of people agree that it's kind of weird, right? Like, what's up with that? It's kind of really weird. And, I don't know. I came up with an idea in my head that kind of makes more sense than what like they have already set up. For like those who agree that it's kind of weird how they have it set up right now, like trade companies should just be they should just be it should be that you can make a trade company not on something that's not your subcontinent. It should be only on subcontinents that aren't adjacent to you, that it's like your subcontinent doesn't border, like Western Europe, because it borders Eastern Europe, shouldn't be able to build trade companies here. But because it doesn't directly border, I'm not counting crossings here, because it doesn't directly border the Maghreb, or Northern Africa, essentially, and it doesn't border the Levant. It can make trade companies here. I feel like that would make a lot more sense. You know, Levant wouldn't be able to build the trade companies in Northern Africa or Persia, but would be in Europe and India. You know, I feel like it would be a little bit make more sense, because kind of weird for a nation. It's kind of weird for like a Persian nation to like build trade companies in like India, or like Europe to build Western Europeans to build trade companies in Eastern Europe. That doesn't really make much sense to me. Trade companies are kind of like overseas colony things. it's kind of weird that you can build it like it's kind of weird that like right here, Egypt proper, like right here, something that at this point in time was Egypt proper, can also have a trade company right here. It's just kind of weird. Either way, that will be the end of this episode. But I will be continuing to record and making 2 episodes today on this. So we'll catch you back in a minute.